Now, the China International Import Expo will be held in November, or between November the 5th to the 10th of November. And the Nio ET7 Executive Edition will be once again become the official designated vehicle providing high standard, high quality travel services for VIPs all over the world. So as countries, or as other countries will be coming to China, Nio ET7 has been chosen to be the car that will be transporting some of the delegates coming from various countries, which is something that is bullish, which is something that is massive, and it shows you how China values Nio. Nio has become that brand when you talk about premium, you better not leave them out, because they have proven themselves time and again to say that they do deserve to be in this premium segment or premium space. I mean, you will know that Nio, all of their models are premium models. So when you talk about Mercedes, when you talk about BMW, when you talk about Lexus, you also need to talk about Nio, because Nio, it's in the same segment as these other European luxury brands like Mercedes and BMW. I mean, couple of weeks, I think 2 weeks back, we're talking about the Nio ET7 being used in Germany as a meter taxi, which shows you the kind of level and standards Nio is at, even outside of China, in Germany. I mean, meter taxi in Germany, if your car to be a meter taxi, it has to be a Mercedes. In fact, most of the meter taxis in Germany apparently are Mercedes models, right? And to see that ET7 was also seen as a meter taxi, that speaks volumes about Nio, and it tells you where Nio models are, or are perceived to be globally, which is something that is pretty exciting, something that is just amazing to see. I mean, this event is going to, like I said, bring in quite a number of countries to come to China for the Expo, which is why on the background, or as seen on the screen, you notice that Nio ET7 is there, and behind there are quite a number of other countries, or flags for other countries, which shows you that it's about to get down, it's about to go down, the Expo is about to start, and Nio is ready to take, or to make all those some of the international guys to enjoy the luxury that comes with the Nio ET7 Executive Edition, which, by the way, they launched it this year. I think sales of the ET7 Executive Edition started around April of this year, or end of April, which so far what we have been seeing, even from those other people that are doing car reviews, they are saying this is a massive car. Overall comment, this is a car that, yeah, it's making other premium brands to step on their toes, which is massive and bullish. And this onto Nio, it's great news. I mean, so many of the new investors have been saying, the time where the Nio CEO announced that they will launch 2 sub-brand under Nio, quite a number of investors came and bashed Nio for doing that. And I think now we see why Nio wanted to keep their main brand as premium, because once they compromised on the quality, or once they cut short or fell short in some of the features, then it was going to take them completely off from this premium segment space. It is for this reason that companies like Tesla, you cannot bring them fully to premium space, because some of their cars, man, I mean, in terms of quality, yeah, we have to sit down, and that's a topic that we need to discuss, but it does not fit. When you talk about top quality or high-end quality, you cannot bring Tesla. Some, maybe 1 or 2 models can fit here on Tesla, right? But not all of the Tesla model can fit this sphere. It is only Nio, Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, and the others that could fit here on this space, which is why I think right now it's starting to make sense why Nio was doing it this way. when you talk of Tesla or some of the Tesla or most of the Tesla models, you have to talk about Onvo, because the kind of standards that Tesla put or has put into that car matches, or it's not even in some of the cars, it's not even beating the kind of quality and standards that you find onto Nio sub brands like Onvo L60. I mean, there are quite a number of reviewers or car reviewers that have compared the two cars, and they still say Onvo it's a bit ahead of Tesla Model Y, like for instance, which shows you where Tesla is. But anyways, I don't want to bash Tesla. All I was trying to say is where Nio is in terms of the premium EV space, and why Nio never really wanted to compromise and come down or launch cheap cars onto the Nio main brand, which right now it makes sense. And some investors are starting to see of how massive or how intelligent and smart the Nio CEO was when he said they will launch these two sub brands under Nio and make sure that the cheapest model, or Nio never released the cheapest model than lower than the ET5. I mean, ET5, you will know that price wise, the starting price is $42,000 with a battery in China, which shows you, after Nio said they will never release a car cheaper than that, it had to mean something, or it definitely means something, and that is obviously Nio wants to make sure that they maintain their reputation as a premium EV car, which is massive, which is bullish. I mean, it is for this reason that even in China, when we talk about premium cars, you better not leave Nio out, because Nio is that brand that is lifting the Chinese flag up to say that we are the Chinese premium car, and therefore we can compete. We are able to compete with your Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, which is massive and bullish, and issues a bold statement for China, as China is usually taken as a country that does not produce much of quality. But Nio came, or Nio is one of the course companies that came and make sure that they prove to the world that quality can come out of China. And so far so good, and I just hope it stays that way. So yeah, man, just thought I'd just give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. I think blue sky is coming. Long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will definitely be rewarded with time. But don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, because on this channel, Nio is a company that I talk a lot about, because I believe in their fundamentals, their future prospects, and I also believe that those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will definitely be rewarded with time. This is what I believe. And yeah, of course, what you do, whether if you own Nio, selling, buying, increasing your holdings, it's up to you, because I'm not certified to tell you what to do. So hit that like button, I'll really appreciate. That's all from me, and God bless you all.